Hey guys, I'm just doing a wee review on the Batman Forever Batmobile, and I think this is one of the ones that Kenner really got right. As you can see, it looks like the Batmobile from the movie. It's got all the details that you want from a Batmobile. It's got the little logos on the side. I know in the movie they didn't rotate the toy. It does. You can't really avoid that. But the amount of detail they've got in the sculpt of it is fantastic. You even see in between the ribs, you've got all these sculpts inside which show the actual engine itself. You can see a little bit better from the top here if I pull it along like this. It looks really good. No, it used to light up, but it doesn't anymore. It's a pretty old one. So it's something I may take apart and see if I can have a play with, see if I can get it lighting up. I might even replace it with LEDs, but we'll see how that goes. Now, the rest of it, in terms of features, like I said, it's got a light up feature. It's got a little switch in the back for that, next to the thruster just here. The thruster looks pretty good, but it's just a wee sticker in the side there. Over here, like every Kenner toy, it always has some kind of missile launcher. Launches pretty good, especially since it was made in 1995. And we also have these little tail fins which come up, and you've got little machine guns, which is kind of cool. It's always good to have some machine guns, even though Batman doesn't use guns, supposedly. In terms of cockpit space, it just holds your standard 5-inch figure, I'd say. Inside I've got Batman. He's capeless, you have to take the cape off to actually get him inside, but otherwise the figures fit in fine. The cockpit itself, it is just a resting canopy, and I think it's quite easy to get off. You can see there's two little bits that stick out which clip in very, very easily with it. I think more or less to make it child friendly, because I suppose they're afraid of the canopy actually falling off. The last bit is the weird bit here, the tail fin. There's been a lot of talk about the tail fin for this Batmobile. It's always been, it's a bit big. It's not really aerodynamic. Does it look cool? Some people say yes, some people say no. But it still has the wee feature it did in the movie where it splits. I don't know whether that was to make it more aerodynamic or not, but the tail fin there splits as well too. Overall, I think it's a really, really good Batmobile. It's got quite a lot of detail on it, and I think it's definitely one that kind of put a lot of effort into. One last thing that I'll sort of point out is it's one Batmobile that doesn't have headlights. It did in the movie, but they didn't include it on that. There we go. But otherwise, that's it, guys.